Hi, this is Michelle with Spill the Tea. Now today I want to do an unboxing of my seeds that I ordered. And let me tell you something, if you are planning on ordering seeds, you need to go ahead and get that done. Because it was very hard for me to find them. The places that I normally order from didn't have very much to offer. I really had to shop around to find a place where I could get good seeds. Now, I am not being backed up by anybody, but I did go to Haas Tools, which are in Georgia, and I'm in Georgia, so I went with them to get majority of my seeds, not all, but the majority. So I wanted to go through my box that I just got and show you what I'm planning on planting this year. Alright, first of all, I love zinnias, and so I have bought a lot, probably 100 of these little things of seeds, if not more. Last year I planted zinnia seeds, and I had so many beautiful flowers to make bouquets from, and of course you know I do weddings, and so it was really nice having my own flowers to be able to put out. I also got some delphinium, and I got some of the mammoth Russian sunflower. Now I saved a lot of sunflower seeds from last year, so I didn't buy a whole lot. All right, so I got the Catskills Brussels sprouts by Haas Tools. These are about 100 days to maturity. The germination rate on these is 90%. They are untreated. So that is our Brussels sprouts that we're going to be doing this year. We got Tadorna leeks. And this is kind of like a onion. You know what a leek is. These are 100 days to maturity. And the germination rate on these is 89%. So I look forward to doing them. Alright, the next thing is I did get the American Giant Hybrid Sunflower. This is the first time I got these. I want to try them out. They're 80 days to maturity. These are untreated, and so I like to see how they're going to do this year. Alright, I got the cow horn okra. Now, I've been having a difficult time growing okra. Now, I know it can be grown here in this area, and I don't know why, but I just have terrible time growing it. So I got these to try out. They are supposed to be 55 days to maturity. These are untreated, so we'll see how they go. Alright, these I also got the Clemson spineless okra. They're 60 days to maturity, and I'm hoping to see how these do this year. You know, sometimes you can get seeds and there's not quality seeds. And sometimes you can get seeds that are quality seeds and have better germination rates. So I'm hoping that, I don't know who Haas Tools is doing their seeds, if they're doing them themselves. But, you know, hopefully it'll be a good seed and I can take it for. Alright, this is the Wahom 29 broccoli. I'm going to try these this fall. I'm not going to do these this summer. I'm going to do these this fall. And then I got some flower seeds from them. The Celosia Century Mix. I like the Celosia because I want to do some bouquets, and so I'm going to do these. They are 90 days growth rate to maturity, and there's 50 seeds in this packet, so that should do me really well. Now, as for zinnias, I got the key lime pie zinnia. Isn't that pretty? Can you see that real well? Alright, these are 75 days to maturity. And I'm going to put those in a specialized place in my garden. Alright, when I was ordering my seeds, peas and beans was something I really couldn't find much of anywhere. But I did find some Queen Anne black eyed peas. This is not even nearly enough of what I'll need, but I did want to get some of these in case I couldn't find them anywhere else. And these have a 60-day to maturity. Alright, and these are the key lime pie. Got another thing of those. Now, I have learned something this past year, and that I did really well on, and that was radishes. I really love radishes. Not fresh, because they're like a little spicy for me. But I like to cook them in a frying pan or put them in the oven. They're really, really good. If you do want to do some with some leeks and some potatoes or whatever, they go really good together. So these are the Easter egg radish. These are 25 days to maturity, so this is a real good plant that you can get food out of really quick. And this is also a plant that you might want to succession plant as well. That way you have them all year long. All summer, spring and summer. Alright, I got the Elite Purple Carrot. These are 75 days. I'm really, really having a hard time with carrots, so I'm going to try these. I probably am not going to plant these till fall, but we'll see how it goes. I got Tabasco pepper, something I've had a hard time finding. These are 90 days to maturity. And I'm going to try these this year. Ice Queen Zinnia. Isn't that beautiful? That's 75 days to maturity. I look forward to seeing what those are going to look like. Alright, tomatoes. I got a Sweetie Cherry Tomato. Last year I did the yellow pear tomatoes, and they were excellent. They were really good. They made a lot, and my kids really loved them. So I'm going to try these Sweetie Cherry Tomatoes this year. They're 75 days to maturity. Alright, this is the Shunko Semi-Long Radish. It's a different kind of radish. We never had these before. These are 30 days to maturity. So in a month, you're going to be eating. So this is something new we're going to try this year. And then we have the Helios Golden Radish. And these are 25 days to maturity as well. And we look forward to trying these too. I actually got 2 packets of those, so I can plant them in succession. I got the Black Creme Tomato. These are 70 days to maturity. This is the first time I'm going to be planting these, so I want to see how good they're going to come out. Alright, we got the Sugar Baby Watermelons. Again, these are new for us this year. They're 75 days to maturity. And we're going to try those. Early crookneck squash. This is something that we love every year. They're 50 days to maturity. And we'll be getting those. Alright. Florida broadleaf mustard. Now, we will not plant these till till fall. These are 45 days to germination. Now, usually, I usually wouldn't buy those till later in the year, but because there's such a shortage on seeds, I wanted to make sure that I had not only stuff for my spring garden and summer garden, but also for something coming up for fall. Now, these are the white icicle radishes. These are 30 days to maturity, and we're going to try these out. Alright, the King Arthur bell pepper. I have not had very much luck with bell peppers. These are 60 days to maturity, and we're going to see how they work for us in our area. Early round Dutch cabbage. We love cabbage. These are 85 days to maturity, and we're going to go ahead and start planting these seeds now inside. Get them started. The Chutney Royal Carrot, we're going to try these this year. This is new to us. They're 75 days to maturity. And it looks like, sometime, eventually I'm going to find a carrot that works for us. Cauliflower, Candied Charm cauliflower is 65 days to maturity. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to do this spring or wait to fall for these. I'll let you know. Alright, these are the Invincible Tomato. These are 60 days to maturity. And these are our first year using these. And they look good. I hope they come out. They look like they're going to be the tomatoes that come in bunches. And I hope that is what it is. Alright, the German Johnson tomato. I've heard a lot of good things about this tomato. It's 75 days to maturity. And this will be another tomato that we will be planting. Now, we usually have last year we had a really good success with our tomatoes. And I'm hoping that we have the same thing this year. Alright, this is the Pro Cut Red Sunflower. These are 60 days to maturity. And these are new for us. And I look forward to planting those to see what they come out looking like. Alright, these are the Bright Lights Swiss Chard. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to do these in spring. We're probably going to do these in fall because we really have a short spring here. Sometimes we don't have a spring at all. So, I don't want to get something that isn't going to make it. And I know that if I do it in the fall, it'd probably be better. Because we have really hot springs and summers. These are Jubilee tomato. These are 70 days to maturity. I have never tried these. This is something new for us as well. Alright, Early Wonder Beet. Now, we're going to plant these in the spring. I have never eaten a beet in my life. So, I'm going to try these and we're going to see how it works out. Now, here's a sweet. It's something that is easy to put up. So, we're going to try them out and see how it goes. Alright, these are the Bennings Green Tent Squash. These are 50 days to maturity. And I have grown these before and we love them. My family loves them and it's something we like to eat every year. Now, Cherokee Purple Tomato, we planted these last year. They're 70 days to maturity. And they were decent. I mean, the tomato's good. The rate that the ratio of, germination wasn't really great on those, but I got them from another seed company. Hopefully these will be better. Now, these are the Binary Giant Scarlet Zinnia. And these are 75 days to maturity. So I'm really looking to see how those are going to end up looking. There's 50 seeds in this pack, so they better be good. Alright, the Fairy Tale Pumpkins. I did plant some of these this year, but fortunately, the deer and the rabbits decided that they needed them more than I did. So I have to do something to keep the rabbits and the deer out of my garden this year. These are 110 days to maturity. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have some this year. This is the Sun Angel Spinach. We will not plant these in the fall. Not in the spring. We'll be planting them in the fall. These are 45 days to maturity. We have never grown these before. Like I said, some of the stuff we really don't have very good success with, so we're trying things that we think might work. Alright, we got Red Acre Cabbage. These are 65 days to maturity. We love red cabbage. It is so good. And I can't wait to be picking those out of the garden. We're fixing to start those as well early. This is a National Pickling Cucumber. We're going to be starting these pretty soon too. These are 60 days to maturity. And I love picking up sweet pickles. I'm sure my kids like me putting up sweet pickles too. These are Binary Giant Lime Zinnia. 75 days to maturity. And I can't wait to see what those, I hope they're really big. This is a Binary Giant White Zinnia. These are 75 days to maturity. And then we got the Stowall's Evergreen Sweet Corn. Now, I have never really had very much success of doing sweet corn or any kind of corn. But I am going to try these this year. It's 95 days to maturity. We got a tractor. I know you've seen that. That will probably be in a coming up video. So hopefully with that we'll have a lot more success in our gardening. Charleston Gray Watermelon. Oh my goodness, these are so good. 85 days to maturity. Can't wait to get those in the ground and get them started. The Georgia Rattlesnake Watermelon. Have you ever heard of these? I had never heard of these. 85 days to maturity. And from what I understand, this will be super sweet. So we will get a chance, hopefully this year, to taste those and find out for ourselves. Alright, we got the Long Slim Cayenne Pepper. These are 60 days to maturity. I'm not a hot pepper lover, but I want to take these and grow them and dry them out and put them as, the pepper, little pepper stuff to put on my, just the food that we cook. Not necessarily to eat them whole. Got pepper flakes. This is watermelon radish. 50 days to maturity. So this is the longest radish that takes to mature of the ones that I bought. So we're going to see how these turn out. They're really pretty. They got the watermelon color inside. And I'll be glad to be able to show you what they look like when we do have them. Alright, this is the Cherokee Tan Pumpkin. Now, I have seen a lot of people on YouTube that have a lot of success with these. I've seen Deep South Homestead. That's where I first saw them at. And they keep for a really long time. The maturity date is 110 days. And we're going to try these this year and see how well they do for us. Alright, we got the Benary Giant Orange Zinnia. So I try to get some varicolour. Alright, we got Scarlet Kale. I don't know if I'm going to do this in the spring or the fall, but it's probably going to be the fall. They matured in 65 days. And they really need some colder weather, and so I think they'll be better probably in the fall. Italian Parsley. I know that this likes cooler weather. We are going to start these in early spring in the shade and see if we can get this parsley growing. So we're going to go ahead and be starting those. The Benary Giant Coral Zinnia, 75 days to maturity. So hopefully we're going to have some beautiful, beautiful flowers. The Benary Giant Wine Zinnia. So this is the beautiful colors. Okay, so here's our favorite, my kids' favorite. It is the Yellow Pear Tomato. They're 70 days to maturity. And let me tell you, these make a lot of little tomatoes. They're really sweet. They're really good. And my kids was never really a tomato eaters until they tried these little tomatoes. And they loved them. Alright, we got the Brandywine Pink Tomato. These are 70 days of maturity. This is a good little tomato if you were just starting out. Morgan's Lifter Tomato. These are 70 days to maturity. Now, I hear a lot of people saying that these are great, great tomatoes. They make really big tomatoes. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do in our areas this year. Alright, we got the Red Burgundy Okra. I'm going to try these this year. It is 50 days to maturity. And hopefully, we can get our okra under control. Well, it's growing like it's supposed to. Alright. The Long Island Cheese Pumpkin. They're 100 days to maturity. This is a pumpkin we're going to try this year. We did not have very good luck with it this past year. Because of the deer and because of the rabbits. This is the Sweet Dumpling Squash. These are 100 days of maturity, and I have never had them, never seen them before, but we're going to try them. I got some more Cherokee Tan tomatoes. This is the Chocolate Beauty Pepper. We're going to try these along with the green ones this year. These are 70 days to maturity. Alright, these are Hale's Best PMR Cantaloupe. I had a really good season with cantaloupe this past year, and I hope that they really do well this year. These are the Burgess Buttercup Squash. Now, I have never tried these. These take 95 days to mature, but this is something that I really, really hope does well for us this year. Alright, we got the Blue Ridge Kale. We'll be starting these in the fall. And then I got the Benary Giant Zinnia Mix. And so they have all the colors, white, red, orange, pink. Let's see what else is in this box. Alright, this is the Blue Hopi Corn. Now, I have not tried these before. These are good for like corn flour. This is Blue Hopi Corn. This is good for like corn flour. You got to, mash them up. It's 85 to 110 days for these. You do not want to throw these very close to your sweet corn because you don't want them to mix over. You want to put one in one area, one in a totally different area, so they don't carry, animals don't carry the stuff from one area to another. Alright, this is a Crimson Sweet Watermelon. This is normally one that's grown in Georgia quite often. It's 85 days to maturity, and we love watermelon. California Wonder Bell Pepper. This is one that's usually grown in Georgia. 60 days to maturity. Bouquet Dill. These are 45 days to maturity. I have never grown dill before, so this will be the first time. And I cannot wait to get this dried and used in the food that we eat. That'd be so good. Alright, this is another Mortgage Lifter tomato. This is the Sunburst Squash, 50 days to maturity. Let's see what else we got in here. Ford Hook Bush Lima Beans. They're 65 days to maturity. Now, as I said, I was having a hard time finding beans. This is, how many seeds? 100 seeds? No. 50 seeds in this packet. Now that should be enough for a family. Unless you want to really put a lot up, then you might want to double that. Peaches and Cream Sweet Corn. And this is the best sweet corn you'll ever eat. This is 80 days to maturity. This packet only comes with 150 seeds. So, I mean, if 150 seeds, you normally get 1 to 2 ears of corn per plant. So you have to decide, if you need more or not. Think about that whenever you're buying them. Alright, Small Wonder Spaghetti Squash. These are 90 days to maturity, and there are 30 seeds in this. Now, the spaghetti squash are very prolific. They make a lot, and they keep very well. Alright, Speckled Swan Gourd. Now, I love gourds. I made gourds last year. Oh my goodness, I made so many. We put them up. My kids painted them. We made birdhouses out of them. Out of the birdhouse gourds. So we're going to try these Speckled Swan Gourds this year. It's 125 days to maturity on those. Alright, the Detroit Dark Red Beet. Like I said, this is our first year growing beets. These are 55 days to maturity, and I hope we end up liking them. Let's see what else. Alright, I got 2 of those. This is the French Breakfast Radish, 25 days to maturity. So actually I could take, I got like, I think 5 different types of radish, and I can plant those in succession, plant them. This is the Thai Basil. It's 65 days to maturity. There's 250 seeds in this little packet, so that'll make you a lot of basil. I got the Pro Cut Lemon Sunflower. These are 60 days to maturity, and there's 50 seeds in this packet. Alright, the Honey Rock Melon. This is another cantaloupe type melon. They're 80 days to maturity, and these are supposed to be super sweet. Olympus Carrot. Now this is something that we'll plant in the fall, because we did not have long enough spring season for these. They're 70 days to maturity. Let's see. Bluish kale. I might end up doing one of these kale. You know, here in the one do one in the spring and do the rest in the fall, just how they see how they do. I might would need to go ahead and start the kale. These are the purple Vienna kohlrabi. Now, I have never ate kohlrabi, but a lot of people say they love it, that you can actually eat it, slice it up, and eat it raw. These are 45 days to maturity, and these like to be grown when it's colder weather. They like the cool weather. Alright, this is the partial eclipse squash. These are beautiful squash. 45 days to maturity. And I think they look really nice. Hopefully they'll taste just as nice. This is a cherry bell radish. It's 25 days to maturity. Like I said, I got enough of these radishes that I could succession plant them and hopefully come out with, you know, have radish coming at all times. Alright, something else I got. This is elephant garlic. Now, if you're in the South, if you're in Georgia, and you have ever tried growing garlic, you know that it's terrible. You can't grow it. But elephant garlic, you can grow very well in the South. You can put it in the ground and forget about it. Your second year is when you're really going to make the garlic. So the first year it's going to make a bulb for you, and the second year is when it's going to start making the cloves. Okay, that's something to remember. They need a lot of sun. But with these, I'm going to plant these out in an area that is not in my garden, but gets a lot of sun, that needs something to be grown there. And so I will actually do a video whenever I do these. Now there's something else I want to talk to you about. I got involved in a seed sharing, seed swapping group on Facebook. And so I would really advise that if you're having problems getting seeds, or if you have seeds that you have too many of, that you can trade. Alright, this lady, her name is Amber. She's from Kingston, Georgia. We swapped seeds. I sent her some little rooted gardenias. And she sent me some dragon fruit seeds and some Roma tomatoes. Now, I couldn't find Roma tomatoes. I wanted some tomatoes that was going to be good for, like, pasta sauce. So, these would be really good. And she got her a nice plant. So, you know, all it costs you is your postage. Just send it to them, and they're going to send it to you. But make sure that, you know, if you do that, that you actually send out the stuff. And she says, thank you for your trade. I just send mine out with a card as well. I have gotten all kinds of stuff. I got Indian corn. A lady sent me. I'll have to do a video just on these things right here so you can see what all the stuff you can get from other people. I know I have a lady who just sent me some lily bulbs for some gardenias. And don't expect anything big. Well, it's something to get you started. My little gardenia starts, they are rooted, they're about this tall. And I'm probably going to get one bulb for it. But that's one bulb that can grow into more. Bulbs multiply. And so it'll give me a start for something in the future. So that's my unboxing for today. I wanted to be able to share that with you and show you. I'm in 9B. I'm in Southeast Georgia. What I'm going to be planting in my garden this year. And so as I plant, I will be showing you how I do it. The time of year I'm going to do it. And I am going to be starting some onion seeds. I got some red onion bulbs I'm going to be starting. Trying to think, I'm going to be starting the cabbage. This is for sure the three things I'll be starting. So Oh, and tomatoes. It's time to go ahead and start your tomatoes so that they will be a good size when you get ready to put them out. Alright, so I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And drop me a message showing me what you've got and going into your garden that maybe I don't have. I love recommendations. And if you would, take the time and like and subscribe to my channel. And please share it with your friends. I hope you have a good day. And thank you for being with me while I spill the tea. Bye.